Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. I'm gonna be fine here, and unfortunately, I think that my wave is like gonna get completely ruined because I can't even stay, which sucks. I'm so low. Hey guys, we're playing some Fizz today. We're playing because he got recently changed, and I decided to test it out myself. They weren't buffs or nerfs, they were adjustments, which means that we can kind of make our own choice if it was a buff or a nerf. Based off of what I saw, I feel like it probably was a buff, I think. What they changed is that with Fizz, my W got more base damage, but lower AP ratios, but the base damages went up kind of a lot. The ultimate had some changes where the AP ratios got, like, significantly reduced on some of them. They're actually, like, almost every single one. But the AP, or the as the game continues and you level up your ultimate more, they increase the base damages later on. So it just feels like he got a buff that is going to make his early game better, and his burst, if you get super fed, maybe a little bit weaker. But I think the trade-off is actually worth it for him, because I think that one of the struggles was that his laning phase was so freaking trash versus some champions where if you didn't play flawlessly, you would just not have a chance of doing anything. So, we'll see. This Ahri is just not using her abilities at me, which is fine. I'm okay with that. How Fizz works is that you can go high CDR, high burst, and you're a very annoying melee character because you have a untargetable thing, which allows you to reset tower aggro, allows you to dive, allows you to dodge certain abilities from your opponent, and it has a because it has a good AP ratio on it, you just deal like a ton. Just dodge that and then back away. I know that she'll hit me a lot here, but I guess I'm kind of down to just see if I can, like... Yeah. Kill her like that. The thing is about Fizz is that, one of the best ways of fighting people is that you initiate and you get a good trade-off. Wait a second. This is so risky by me, I might die. But you die with me! Dude, why? She wanted to kill me so badly there. Why did she want to do that? Is that even worth for her? I doubt it. Let's just buy a blasting wand and boots, I guess. So let's just go over Fizz real fast. How Fizz works is that your melee character. Melee characters almost always, for like laning melee characters, have really ridiculous kits because versus range characters, if you don't have a ridiculous kit, you won't be able to play. Our passive is that we just take less damage from every single source of damage. So, minions even hitting you deal less, which allows you to feel good about that. Also, you're ghosted, meaning... Or, is it called ghosted? Yeah, it's called ghosted. Well played, well played. I was busy talking and explaining my kit, so I used my Q to farm that instead of how I wanted to. Ghosted means you can walk through minions without getting minion blocked, which is pretty nice. The ratio of the passive really isn't that crazy. Aw, dang, she'll live. But only because she leveled up. Otherwise, she was dead there. I'll kill her, but I'm gonna die. But I feel like it's worth it. Because I see my wave is slow pushing towards me, and I'm getting super fed already. Back onto Fizz. Your Q is a dash forward. You'll strike them and apply on hit effects. Your W is an on hit effect. So your Q, like, will do Sheen and your W. Passively, we deal magic damage over time. When I empower this, my next auto attack will deal a bonus initial hit, and it will make it so my auto attacks deal even more additional damage, too. So when I, you know what? I'm not gonna go for you yet. I'm gonna get her chunked before just all-inning with my ult, I think. She definitely wants to play safe because she realizes that it's super dangerous to be near me. Darn, I just wanted one more auto attack, but I couldn't get it off. That's okay, though. She's still, like, super chunked in a strange position to be in. I just made her ulti. We got Hecarim to also gank. And then we'll just go back to try and freeze again. See how the minions only deal 6 damage to me? Like, how little they deal because of my passive? It's really nice being able to, like, freeze with that. So, our W, what you can do with it is that, firstly, when you activate it and you deal the bonus damage, if you last hit with it, you can instantly get it back and it refunds the mana cost, but you don't get the bonus effect of, like, the auto attacks are now going to deal even more every single time you auto attack them with the additional damage. It's just kind of good for last hitting and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's normally used as you jump on the opponent and then you auto attack, use your W as an auto attack reset, and then continue wailing on them with it, just continuously auto attacking over and over again. My E is I hop on my trident, and when I do the trident, also I'm gonna try to just quickly leave after shoving. If you can hear that noise, that's a bug. That's Hecarim. I don't know why we can hear Hecarim Q, but it's super annoying, and I hate it. I don't know why it does that. I'm sorry that you probably heard that noise over and over again from Hecarim Q. It's super buggy. Anyways, my E, I jump up, and there's 2 casts of it. You can cast it one time, and you can, like, right-click to decide where you fall off, and it will do a wide area and slow them. Otherwise, you can recast, and it's a way smaller area, but you can go way further, and it doesn't slow. So you have 2 choices to work with. I can't get her here. I don't think that this is worth it for you. I could flash, but he probably will still ulti me, so I just don't really care. I'm okay with still trading 1 for 1, because I know Lichbane Spike is going to be so broken once I do get there. It's a pretty even game so far. I'm super fed, which is very good for me, obviously. My team seems to be able to win this too. So that's what it does. It has a really good AP ratio on it, 95%. So getting really high AP on this makes you not only have a low cooldown, really ridiculous ability that is good for dodging things, but it also just does a ton, which is very convenient. And then the last one is my ultimate, which has 3 stages. Depending on how far you throw the shark, which is a projectile that will attach itself onto enemy champions, it can become larger with 3 different sizes, and the sizes have different damages and AP ratios. The AP ratio on it was previously 120% on the max range shark, and now it's 90%, so it was a 30% loss. But the base damage on the sharks when you level up the ultimate past level 1 has become better, though. I feel like this isn't worth it for you, but... oh my gosh, dude. This Hecarim is just always here, but whatever. At least I got a kill in the end, and I have this now. So what I'm doing with trading is that there's multiple ways of initiating with Fizz, I guess. A lot of times you will have to initiate through realizing that you're going to get damaged back. If you don't like playing just, like, skill shot champions are about hitting the opponent and dodging everything, while a lot of melee champions are, I'm going to trade versus you, but I know that if I land everything, I should maybe outpace you. That's kind of the way that you have to think about it. And you can either start off with E, if you're, like, right in range. Otherwise, you might have to Q onto a minion, and then get in range, then E. Otherwise, if you get to start off with Q, that's probably one of the best ways, but it's pretty unreliable. If you can start off with just Q straight up, and then use E, you can deal so much because you can do a Lich Bane proc with Q, then use your E for another Lich Bane proc, and just, like, continue going forward from there. There's way too many people mid for me to probably care about trying to kill this guy. That guy's full HP topside, too, so I'm not going to go for him either. Damn, I want to shark this Kaisa so badly, because I feel like I'd be able to win. Oh, well. We'll just clear this real fast. I'm just going to ward this. I mean, they're all chilling around mid. I'm okay with just letting them leave, because if Rengar doesn't have ultimate, then I'm not going to initiate. I could have sharked them and just had Rengar come over. It's just, I don't think that probably anything would have happened. Damn, I deal so much damage. So what we did is that we initiated with Q, right? Initiate with Q, use W, do a big burst, because your W should almost be considered like a Lich Bane proc when you activate it on enemy champions. And we hit them super hard, and then we back away, and hopefully we can maybe land our E as we back away at the same time to slow them. Then, what is very good about FIZZ, and I feel like is abusable and a lot of people don't think about too often, is your QCD at level 1 is short. So you can initiate with Q, then back away, then start running, and a lot of times people want to chase you out because the best way to fight FIZZ would be, after I use all my CDs, that's all I got. But what will happen is that your Q comes back. So sometimes, and that's how I got my first blood, by the way. This is like exactly how it happened for first blood. They continue going, and then I just will be able to Q them again as they get too close. And even if my E isn't available, I just start hitting them with my auto attacks, which is the damage over time, and suddenly they just die. And in my case, I guess now I'm like sharking people too on the way out to wait for my CD, so it's like easier. But your Q is a super underrated ability, I guess, for just like being able to get people. I'm just gonna hit her one time and back away. If she tries killing me here, it's probably not gonna work. I didn't deal any burst damage there because she charmed my Q, if you don't know. If she didn't charm my Q there, I probably would have almost been able to straight up one-shot her because of how strong I am. And even though this person's dying a lot, I mean, our team is necessarily winning, but look at top lane, geez, 0-5. It's not looking very good up there, is it? Other things that are super good on FIZZ are like Zhonya's, because Zhonya's obviously allows you to stall for your next E. Your E is kind of... People have compared it to Zhonya's in the past, but it's a Zhonya's, but also damages, and you can move during it, because you literally become invulnerable to everything, which is ridiculous. I kind of think that I should just go, like... I'm kind of down to try Horizon Focus, honestly, because if FIZZ still needs high AP, but at the same time needs, benefits from having high CDR, because his base damages on like his W got buffed, I guess. And if some of his AP ratios fell, then maybe high CDR, high AP still feels pretty nice. I don't know. I think that there's probably many different ways of playing it. It kind of has opened the door for a little bit more of different types of builds, in my opinion, with having his W have higher base damage and lower AP ratios. Oh darn, my E didn't reset. She's low. I didn't want to shark her because honestly, she's like one of the weakest characters, so... I probably can't do more. I was thinking about it, but decided against it. Dude, how do people not run out of mana on Fizz? This is kind of crazy that it feels like I'm just, like, always I could, go Ludens or something. Blackfire Torch. Although I kind of committed for a build path that, unfortunately, doesn't build into anything that, builds out of a mana item. That's okay, though. At least we have blue buff. I might be able to even beat this Vladimir in a 1v1 maybe if I can land my Shark. He can pool the Shark and it will deal 0 damage. I just think that my burst damage might be high enough. Sorry that I'm up here. I just feel like I want to join in the dragon fight, but this guy was so chunked and I was hoping that maybe we could just get him immediately. Darn, I wanted to heal myself because I thought I was going to get hit no matter what, and I wasn't. So I chunked myself. Darn, I wanted some healing, and Lulu took all of it. It's okay, I'll just go this way. Damn, not me getting hit by that. I'm just gonna leave for a moment because going in is probably too aggressive since I got super chunked. So just using my E as a disengage tool after landing Shark. Nice Quadra from my Rengar. I will try to defend top. Never mind, he's not even going for it. It's not like he probably can. Alright, cool. I mean, it's still going pretty well. We'll just shove this out. When Fizz gets to spike points on like really high AP and probably Magic Pen, we get into a stage where we just can Shark and just one-shot people on repeat. Damn, my Shark CD is kind of short. I do have Ultimate Hunter though. No wonder. The Ultimate Hunter is probably the biggest reason. Gosh, I'm just like looking at my mana pool and like how much I have. I have 800. Maybe I just shove out with my W. Ah, I don't one-shot that. Whoops. How much money do I need for my item? I have it now. I'd probably just want to buy and go get it, because this could be pretty damn huge. Damn, my AP just increased by so much, and I also have like a decent amount of CDR now. About 600 damage on when I land my E. My W hits for 262 burst on top of 188, and that's not even counting the other damage effects of the damage over time. Also, my Q does damage too, I guess, too. She'll die to ignite. As soon as she walks in, we just all in. There's no reason not to. Using the Shark preemptively because I don't want her to be able to maybe ulti to escape to just slow her down. I'm just gonna be auto-attacking these and using my W to save my mana because I feel like this is smarter. There's no rush of using any other ability besides my W since I can always get back to full mana pool. Damn, 10 Death Ari. I'll use it when I want to push fast, though, because with most of the enemy team being dead, it might be worthwhile to try to get to this turret quicker, so I can just try to take it. Can I last hit with that? Oh, I think that did work as a last hit. That's funny. Next item would probably be something that's needless related, whether it's Death Cap or just Azania's. I think those are the two options. Darn, but I also can buy this. Okay, I think I'll get this first. And then we'll just start going for the Zanyas. We'll just go Seekers. My Horizon is technically a damage item. I should probably get a defensive one at this point, and then we go Death Cap after. We can also buffer our Q and cast it during the animation. Oh, I'll just Shark, but I doubt it will get. That's okay though. Using Shark just to get somebody's flash, of course, is super worth. The cooldown on my Shark is significantly less than flash. I'm not gonna fight that guy. I'm too low. Nice kill. That guy could flash on me and kill me if I continued committing. I'd be down to reinitiate if I saw an opportunity. In our case, though, it's just not even worth over-committing and potentially dying and giving that guy a shutdown. I just do my burst and just run. If I want to fight Vlad in a 1v1 from the very beginning, I don't know how I would do it. I think that sharking first doesn't make sense because he'll pool it. And it would be kind of nice to, I guess, use the shark after he pools. But even then, if I do burst with my abilities and he just immediately all-ins, I believe he would maybe... Okay, so Vladimir Ultimate, when he uses it and it lands on me, if I use my E to make myself untargetable, it still hits me. If he pulls my shark, he doesn't get hit, and I kind of think that's a big deal. It might be an ultimate gap. If my shark for some reason worked when he pulled, for sure I win every time. So I just think that the interaction between our ultimates and our invulnerability both affect how good I can 1v1 that guy. I feel like Vladimir is like a counter. Could be wrong, though. I don't really know FIZZ counters very well. Getting closer to level 16. I wonder if Vladimir's just going to stay up here. He has a full decap, too. It's kind of spooky. 3,000 HP. Because if I shark him and then he pools and makes himself get chunked, can I fight after? Would it be possible to beat him when I am only trying to kill him with my base damages of my basic abilities? Anyways, thanks for watching. That was kind of a stompy game, but maybe we can get a game 2 of it where it is a little bit more of a regular game. Hopefully I did a good job at explaining like how to utilize Fizz inside the laning phase, and we can do it again. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Did okay damage. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Fizz. We are versus a Zed this time. This is kind of like a skill matchup, I guess. Our E does completely remove Zed ultimate, but like he has other things that he can do to like, even though he misses out on maybe using his ultimate onto me, it's still like not that big of a deal for him. So we'll see how it goes. It's also kind of bad that I just missed my first ability because that should have been a free hit. Because I want to get as much damage as I can with my E off. But that's okay. His spam is a bit annoying, but in the end, not much that we can really do about it. Like that. See, that was a good trade. If I just did that the second time, it would be more equal. But because I messed up that one time, it just kind of chunked me a bit. He's kind of Q spam. I'm about trying to not get crushed by his... So he purposely put his shadow behind him to try to cheese there to get me. Nice. Even though I couldn't do the auto attack reset because it felt like he was going to be too close underneath turret, I still landed my abilities, which is awesome. And he missed his Q. ZQ does more damage to the first target hit. So I'm trying to never get hit when he has that. But also, this guy is going to continue using his shadow if I ever try to E. So I have to be like really careful about how I trade versus him. If I do these short trades over and over again, I think it's winning for me though. I think. Okay, Shadow's down. He's probably going to queue the minions instead of me. I'm up a pretty significant amount of farm here. Oh my goodness, bro. Not me getting myself killed for a stupid hit. Oh, that could have been so freaking amazing if I just did it correctly where I didn't take 2 turret shots. You can go underneath turret and hit them and electrocute proc and then back away immediately. It's possible, but I just misplayed it. Probably just because I literally have not played this champion in months and months and months, and I have to get used to some of the mechanics that are really important to learn, where you can punish people really hard if you use your abilities in the correct way. Oh man, this guy's trying to shove in, but he can't fast enough, and he's being collapsed on by multiple people. Oh, I think Rakan should have flashed for that. He would have probably died, but it's okay. Yeah, Rengar realized that too. That guy definitely should be dead there because he used flash. I'm trying to freeze this so he misses some minions. I mean, if I got handed a freeze like this, I might as well just keep it. Because you could see that he's level 5 and I'm not even close. I'm so far behind after what happened. And it was all caused by my mistake of how I traded. What I wanted to do was I go underneath turret, do a W auto attack reset with my Q, and get a good hit onto him. I know that I'll give up cannon here, but I guess I value my life more than the cannon right now. Nice. He was purposely using the sweeper to see where I was because he was going to hop over as soon as I got there. I'm just going to use my E to get away from him after he uses that, because it's just too important not to get hit. He should get 6 way before me, so I'm nervous about harassing him, even though I totally want to right now. I saw that he wasn't reaching 6, so that's why I went in. Because I could have done that earlier, but what if I went in without my E, and then he, like, leveled up? He's just dead here, I think. Right? Because I have flash advantage, and flash advantage is pretty ridiculous in any trade versus people like that, since I can do a very fast, like, disengage into immediate re-engage with an ability while he has no energy. Because I saw him use his shadow recently, and then we saw him, like, use all of his... I'm looking at his resource bar and know that ZQ does cost quite a bit. Nice. Okay, cool. We have made up for the early game mistakes that I've made. I'm gonna try going... Oh, no. Okay, so I'm trying a different rune page this game. I'll still go Lichbane, but I have Mana Flow this game rather than Legend Tenacity. Or, I mean, Legend Haste. I had Legend Haste and dealing bonus damage while they're low. I guess you could also go Presence of Mind instead. But I'm testing out just another CDR rune, I guess, for myself to see how it is. So maybe I have less mana issues because my mana pool is bigger, is what I'm thinking. Oh no, I missed. I mean, I don't die though. I'm kind of testing a little bit. It was risky to do just to see what would happen if I just initiate immediately, because I was curious. I think that in the future I just don't do that. It seems that if I go in with my E, hold us all in, and it's honestly kind of close when he does that, because he could like almost one-shot me. I feel like probably trading should only be done slowly through waiting for his W himself, and then I counter his, I guess. Or if I land my Q first, that's like another thing. You can hit me with that, that's whatever. I'm just trying to pay attention to what my teammates are doing, because maybe I can rotate to assist if they needed help. If they got, like, hot or something. I'm gonna heal myself a little bit. I'll just take one. You can have the rest. Ultimate's coming back up pretty soon. Do I one-shot back wave? I don't, right? Oh, I do? Huh. I did not expect to be able to one-shot that. My ultimate does apply True Sight onto the people that I hit, so if I'm against a Talon, and if I land my ultimate onto him, I could see him during it, which is pretty convenient. Without follow-up, I don't think we can really do anything to those guys, so I'm just not gonna bother. One thing to initiate if you want to fight somebody like Zed as well is that I could E forwards and then use a Q onto a minion out. Like, that's another big thing. He'll die with me, maybe? He leveled up. Wow, the level up plus Talon being there was the only reason why I lost that. Otherwise, I win. What happened is that he went in, I immediately initiate, I use my ultimate, but he'll ulti me to dodge my ultimate, and that's fine, because I'll use my E then to dodge his thing, so then I'm in a way better position, since I can just wait for my CDs and he's screwed. But, of course, enemy jungle has to be here at the worst freaking timing. Although that champion does just go everywhere. He's very fast. I feel like they burned all of their sums too, like including both flashes. Shadow again. Little spooky for me still. I'm a bit spooked about if I can go in yet. Because he's just going to consistently use his shadow to harass me. I'll just dodge his Qs. If I use my E to dodge his Qs, he probably won't go immediately on me. I kind of want to reset. I'm just not sure if I can one-shot back wave. If he jumps on me here, I'll just use the Q out. I know that he might still ulti and stuff. I might just need to, like, flash to even try to escape even further. It's still okay with me. I really wanted to get the money to buy my item and a better push. I wanted to just quickly crash and then come back without missing minions. That's why I committed so many resources to push out the wave. Since I felt that was the only opportunity to do it, in my head, that's what I figured at least. Maybe it was incorrect, but in the end I didn't die, and I don't think I'm going to lose too much from it. Yo, Talon. Is that the only lane that you can play for, I guess? Why is he just standing there? Are you holding the way for him? Huh. I'll just get the plate for myself. That's fine with me. He has Eclipse. I have my ultimate coming back up. What is going on? He's just dead. I mean, even though he did that, he's still just dead. There's no way to escape after he was already caught by that. I don't know really what's going on with the Talon. If he's, like, for some reason upset or something. Because it feels like the Talon's playing strangely to me. I see there's like a big top fight going on, but I'm kind of low and I'm scared. Isn't Zed gonna rotate up? Well played, Scion. I don't know how Scion is beating Aurora so hard. Not bad, though. Talon's back mid. Zed has went missing. Like, where is Zed? Okay, we found him. He used his shadow. Could be a good initiation point. Darn. Well, it's worth a shot. If I land that there, it's so good. Because I don't even want to use my Q. I would rather just, you can buffer with Q to make it easier to land, but then you don't have your Q available. And if I land that, I might be able to just straight up kill him, I guess. Aw, dang, you got me. That's okay, though. My ECD is so damn short, dude. Is there, like, a Talon over here? Why is he, like, walking near me as if I was about to, like, face check somebody bad? That was weird. Without ultimate, I'm not sure if I want to fight this guy or not. I guess I do have my teammate around, though. He just smited the cannon away from this guy. I'm just gonna kill and then back away with my E because I got super chunked. What on earth is going... Is Zed going to go try to yoink that guy's... Zed just jumped over the wall to his raptors. So I feel like they're both trying to steal each other's stuff. What is actually going on? This game. Really, the only person that's hard winning is Scion. I mean, even our Twitch bot side is losing, so this game is completely losable, in my opinion, still. Even though they seem to be, like, griefing each other in some way. I'm probably just gonna go Zhonya's next. They have way too many threats to not go Zhonya's. I might get ganked here. We'll see. Zed's down here. I have such a big buy that I prefer to just go spend it. I mean, my Seekers being fully completed now means I have maybe one get-out-of-jail-free card when I fight them. Dude, he's literally here to take his farm. Oh my gosh. This... Holy crap, this is so funny, actually. Does anybody even see, like... He's just dead. Dang, Rengar just yoinked my kill. It's just like Talon. Now my own jungler is griefing me by yoinking my kill when I get a solo kill. One thing that I did there is that when Zed went in, he's doing it because after getting Shark, the only way to get rid of the Shark on him would be ulting me at the same time that it's gonna happen, so I E'd. So then he has nobody to ulti, which means he's gonna get hit by both. So I just immediately deal like a crazy amount of burst damage instantaneously, and he just dies from it. Was on purpose. If I can ever land Shark first, it makes it so much easier. Damn, my ultimate on the Shark is also kind of short, because this game I don't have Ultimate Hunter like the previous one, but it still doesn't feel that bad. 68 seconds doesn't seem too shabby. Damn, our damage there was so ridiculous. Yeah, if we ever catch him without ultimate and without W, boy, he just gets exploded on. The Lich Bane does so much combined with everything that I have. I feel like this is just going to be another stomp, though. Like, they might just even FF pretty soon. We'll see. Because the game state is really difficult for them. I have a full Zanya's. This is going to be really big for the amount of AP that it's going to give me. Finally have, like, way better burst damage. I do feel like my mana issues aren't really as bad. Honestly, I think that the mana flow kind of feels really good so far. Like, I'm even using my E occasionally just to, like, get back to lane and stuff, and it doesn't even feel like I'm really utilizing it in such a way that I'm going to go ever. I feel completely fine about it. Dude! Oh my gosh. I tried taking that from him because I didn't want him to have it, but then we both missed it. I greeted for it and caused us both to miss. Aurora... I really don't want to use my stuff on you. Dude, this Rengar absolutely loves taking my kills. This is crazy. She's not worth that much, though, so who cares? Oh, wait, there's a Zed coming down. Can I catch him? I saw Zed last rotate down here. I was just gonna quickly kill him because why would Zed be down here unless he was gonna show himself for a second? There's literally no reason for him not to be here. That's why I'm only down there. If I never saw Zed, I wouldn't care. I would, like, just go top lane like everybody wants me to. Damn, the Twitch damage is kind of non-existent. Rakan wasn't able to land anything on the Talon, so I feel less inclined to go in. Got one. She dies too. You can buffer your Flash Shark, so that's why I did that there, just to guarantee that I was gonna hit somebody with it. I don't really care about healing myself. I'd rather go for top farm. And then we can heal ourselves afterwards. That is the strongest part of their team. So it's good that we can just, like, kind of all in them to kill them every single fight and just not have to worry about that. Damn, this guy is dealing so much damage to Otacon. What the heck? He had it so low so quickly, even though it's just Rengar hitting it with nobody else. Kind of crazy. Damn, we're all recalling together now. Oh, never mind. See ya. Felt like we all had a pretty nice synergy of the reset. By this, we can go like Storm Surge or more CDR again. Shadow Flame, Deathcap. Really, the choice is ours, whether I just want to go more damage or more CDR so I can spam more frequently. I bet Luden still isn't even that bad, too. Even with this type of build. There's no way Zed's just sitting down here waiting. Is he? Okay, we see him. I would have been down to duel him, honestly. I mean, I'm really, really, really strong now. Should be free to just initiate, I think. I can even make mistakes and possibly survive if I make a huge mistake, just because I have Zanya's too. A lot more open. There's Aurora and Zed. Is this warded? I really don't want to use my ultimate on this guy. Yeah, I would prefer to just kill her with auto attacks like that, because I want to use my ultimate on somebody else. I don't know if this is warded or not. Darn. I would miss that. If I land that there, I can kill him 1-0 very easily. I land the shark, they get slowed, and then as they get slowed, I would just run in and just pop everything, and he would die instantly. That's what I was trying to do. It's always worth a good shot, though. Like, I've watched Fizz videos in the past, because there's a player called Mango Fish who's considered, like, one of the best Fizz players ever, and he kind of misses his sharks all the time. He just throws them, and if it misses, it misses. It's okay, just wait, like, 1 minute and just try again. It's no big deal. Don't have to land them every single time. Got me. Oh, you missed. Or I missed. That was well played. I should still be able to get her, though. I will just play patient. She'll probably step up wanting to kill me because I'm so damn low. Okay, never mind. It's not worth killing a 0-7 anyways. If she doesn't want to try to kill me for the big shutdown, I won't even bother trying to kill her either. It's better for me anyways to not even attempt it, since I can just base and become very powerful and just kill her next time instead. Since we missed the shark, I don't deserve to get the kill. If I land the shark there, she just instantly dies. Today's games of, like, players hard losing to the point that there's, like, no way to come back has been really, happening a lot. Oh, I would miss that. She'll probably just die here. Goodbye. We don't need to really land anything on her to get the kill. I'm just so dang fed. And then we'll just kill them. There's, like, nothing that scares me. I'm just so strong. I might be able to kill 100-0 if I just press E and then flash, because you flash while your E is going off. And I think that I might deal enough if somebody shows up. But it seems that everybody's so far away. Nice. So anyways, thanks for watching Game 2. I'm not really sure if this was something that I should upload because, I mean, it was kind of stompy. I did have some pretty good moments against the Zed, though, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. If I put it up, stay tuned for Arena if you want to see it. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Arena of the Fizz. We are starting off with some silver augments, and I feel like I probably just will take Shadowrunner because this gives you crazy movement speed after using a dash or a blink. So every single time I use E, I get movement speed or my Q. So then I can just, like, chase a lot easier. It's very powerful. Reverse is a Twisted Fate and a Ornn. They are probably doing Anvil strategy. Shouldn't be too difficult. We both have things that immediately benefit us, and he has one that doesn't, and he has one that doesn't either because he has no curse power yet. So it should be a free win for the early game. There's no freaking way we would lose. We can just go for this guy. What? My teammate left, but it doesn't really matter. We'll probably still win. That was so random that you just left like that, dude. Why did you do that? Damn, it's so hard to hit the plants sometimes, I swear, when people are standing on top of it with a big character. Why I wanted to initiate is because we both took plants and it gives you a shield, and if we both start, we'll have a shield at the beginning. That's what I figured would be probably best. Ashe definitely wins that. Alright. Let's do... Dude, I'm kind of down to try to win streak with Draven. I feel like we can win streak with this. The rerolls is good, though, so I'm okay with either. It either will be a small chance of the reroll... Okay, it better not be Darius. I'm gonna be so sad if it is. Darius is by far the worst one. Okay, it's the Draven. Stat anvils are better now. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be good for the people that we just beat, so you're welcome for them. Since their anvils will just be better. But... if we can just win 3 rounds in a row, we get a free anvil. And then every single third win after a hot streak gives us anvils. So my idea is that we just win streak because we're both very powerful, I hope, early on, and we can abuse that to make ourselves stronger. That's my idea, at least. Right, Mr. Olaf, I hope? Ashe does have 30 adaptive, but this guy is a Nasus, and I think that Nasus shouldn't be too spooky to go against before he has many stacks, right? We don't really have the craziest damage, I suppose. Also, Ashe is going anvil, too. Just go for this guy. Poke him a little bit, get him low, wait for my Olaf to go for the next person. We'll just flash because there's no reason to guarantee that we aren't just going to win because it's just better this way. Okay, that guy flashed. I mean, they might have a chance at, I guess, trying to outplay. I think my Olaf wins, so that's why I'm just standing back here because I don't want to have a chance where maybe he got away from us and then was able to get to Ashe and save her through the portal and we're not on the right side of the map, because it really sucks when that happens. Where they portal away from you and then neither of you can chase them and they revive their ally. I hate it when that happens. Okay. Kog'Maw seems a bit strong. Twin Mask. Do I want to just go Detonation Orb, though? I feel like Detonation Orb has to be one of the best. Otherwise, I would go Rune Carver for, like, the infinite stacking. I'm just going to build it, though, since I don't want to use my rerolls. This will just stack our damage, so I have better all-in. It also gives us Magic Pen, which is very convenient to have a bunch of flat pens. We have 32 right now. And we'll just have to try to one-shot people. These guys seem very powerful. Cruelty is also probably insane on Kennen. So that's spooky. Yeah, this might be very, very, very challenging to win. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, my teammate just got one shot. No, I'm dead. See ya. He just pressed the W and I die. See you later. The Olaf died so quickly. I don't think that there is a way for us to win this round. They have... Foxfire is so broken. Still, like, as an early game augment, being able to deal almost 1,000 damage from just a single thing is so OP. It's rough. So no bonus amble for us. If only we maybe fought another team that didn't have such crazy early game stuff. That's alright, though. We can maybe win streak later on, too. Like, the Draven thing is the whole entire game, so there might be a chance to utilize that later on. We get a skip combat. Does that count as a win? Lichbane is pretty good on Fizz, I guess, so we'll just go that since we'll be able to just dish out more damage with it. Since we are a melee character and all, and it just utilizes our abilities very well. Might as well get the burst from it. I hope that this counts as a win. It would be kind of dumb if this doesn't count as a win, because that means that there's a chance that the next 2 rounds that we win, it would have been nice to get this first, like we weren't the ones sitting out. So I hope. Gosh, Kennen's items are so OP. The cruelty item drops a comet on their head when they get CC'd, and it's every single time they get CC'd, and with Kennen ultimate, you can CC somebody like 2 to 3 times. 2 at minimum and 3 maximum, if he has like crazy rotation of how he uses his abilities, and I just feel like that's really nuts for him. But thankfully, we have an Olaf, and Olaf does have CC immunity, so it doesn't work versus him if he gets enough like magic resist to survive it, and then I'll just try to E it, I guess, and hope that I can survive. Self-destruct, huh? But Infernal Dragon Soul is also not that bad, I bet. 1 is the bomb on my head to, like, explode on them. I'll try it. I mean, it could be kind of goofy, I guess. We'll have, like, a zillion bomb on our head, and if we can get in range of an enemy, it will knock them up and deal 20% true damage, which is really, really, really high. Darn, it didn't work. That's okay, though. I don't think that my teammate can help me. I'm just gonna try to kill this. Did we just, like, get outpaced by their damage or something? Okay, I think we got this guy. I did way too much damage, right? Yeah. Nice. We played very, very patiently. We managed to find an angle to escape and then go back in. The Shadow Runner feels amazing. I really like the movement speed that I'm getting from it. Wait, my self-destruct did hit somebody? Why does it say it did 69 damage? Nice. What the heck? I don't feel like I hit anybody with it. Also, 69 damage is barely anything, and it's supposed to deal 20% maximum health. So I don't really know why. Damn, he already has a Wit's End. 120 magic resist. You know, considering how many people already have like a pretty high amount of MR, maybe I just build Void Staff now. Honestly, I feel like it could be worth it, I guess. It's going to be very good versus many team comps. Ornn is going to be tanky, the Kennen's tanky because Cruelty also gives armor magic resist, and there's a Cho'Gath and stuff like that. Okay. Then. Don't worry, I got him. I feel like me leaving to go heal before coming back was honestly the best thing I could do, because I was very chunked. Wait, this was 2 wins in a row, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Dang, wait, okay, we'll see if maybe the hot streak happens, like, after this round ends, because it should be 3. Because we had the bye round where we didn't face anybody, and I just want to know if it really counts or not. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't. It doesn't, does it? I mean, this is Amble round, so I don't think this is it. Yeah, it doesn't count. Dude, that's so lame. What the heck? That's so dumb that it doesn't count. So we have to win this round to get the other anvil. Alright. Who? I was like, did my own teammate do the filter thing? No. I think that we might lose this round. I think this is more difficult than it looks. She has tankiness and a ridiculous amount of AP. Oh my gosh, I almost died. I got them so low, dude! Can you go in? Okay, that's 3 in a row. Give us the anvil. Very nice. I was able to DPS, get her ultimate. I also was trying to initiate before she could finish her locket, because that is a really annoying item to face if we let them get it done, since it gives you so much AP. I guess her AP really wasn't that high. I was probably looking at her AP during the round where she had it fully completed, and when we were fighting there, she most likely didn't have it done yet. Dude, do you think that maybe doing the die alone is good? I don't really know what my Olaf wants. The revive thing? What do you think, bro? I'm not sure either. I think they're both good in their own way. Okay, it's the Mel one, which is just more Hex Gates, which is more frustrating as a melee character. We can deal with it, though, I'm sure. On hit reduces the cooldown of my basic abilities. I don't really know how good that is. Damaging polymorphs, I don't really want that. This is a bit insane, I guess. You know what? Sure, why not? Might as well take it. And we get 22 ability haste. We'll do 2 random shards and got crit and lethality for a waste. Holy crap, it's like on a 2-second CD. Oh my goodness, I deal a lot. He's so annoying that he can just walk away like this, though. Like, holy crap, he's just gonna continue running, too. Killed him. This guy's gonna die, too. Did Olaf even get to hit anybody during this entire round? It felt like I was doing it all on my own. We're a bit busted with the dashing. Yeah. A little bit. I don't feel like I want Death Cap. I feel like my AP's not high enough to really benefit from it. I think that I would rather have... the amount of useless I am. They were so fast, bro. Don't worry. You're gonna be so useful in these next rounds. I mean, honestly, okay, his use in this round is insane, though, for real. Because, his use is through... Dude, wait, there's actually, like, no way to win this because of the amount of damage that guy does to me. It's actually up to my Olaf to kill him. I can't go in. I have to wait. Aren't revives? Oh no, they are available. Damn, I am so freaking annoying. We really just have no... It's really messed up to say, don't you think? Come on, dude. Who are we versus? Dude, these guys are in first place and they haven't lost a single round. I need a Zhonya's bad. If I have Zhonya's, maybe I can survive the Fizz, Kennen jumping on me when I try to go for him. But I guess we do have, like, a crazy CD on our E, though, so maybe I can just do it even without it. The important thing, I guess, to look at is that Fizz has, God, I keep on saying Fizz. Kennen has no flash. And I have flash. That's useful. Why is he not dying? What? Yeah, okay. Whatever. I guess we just don't deal enough. So how Detonation Orb literally works is... Opponent Augment. Opponent Augment. Honestly, they're all pretty freaking good. Do we have to fight this next round? I didn't see. But getting a random gold augment is also maybe okay. Increase the damage done by your augments? No, that'd be useless. Magic missile? You know what? I'll take it. Might as well. Holy crap. I'll take the Omnivamp. The little bit of Omnivamp might be huge for just a tiny bit of sustain when I fight people that might allow myself to live. Oh! Oh, Kennen did not immediately die. Just kidding. Who even, like, almost killed there? Damn, this Cho'Gath is so invincible. Alright, well, we don't get kicked out if we lose to the Jace now. This guy has a Shaco Q on Jace. I'm gonna go with Zhonya's probably. I can't Zhonya's his thing very easily, though. Dang, these are not very good. I'll just take the Magic Resist. For me, the best thing to probably do would be killing the Kog'Maw. And Jace probably wants to just one-shot us by deceiving in and then hitting us with one ability and almost one-tapping immediately. Might be predictable, though. We'll see. Nice. Just barely got to win. They kind of did do crazy damage there. Now we're 1v1 versus the people who have not lost a single round for the entire game. Damn, this guy literally is so insanely tanky, dude. What the hell? He is so strong. He has 32 stacks. Kennen has Infinity Edge to make himself even stronger on his Jeweled Gauntlet. I guess I just buy decap and hope for the best. And just... Okay, this guy has no defensive on Kennen. I mean, that's huge, I guess. That's how that works? That's the interaction? Okay, well, whatever. I guess he just has a better interaction than me, huh? Kind of disgusting, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so if you can use a portal to remove Fizz Shark, I don't know if there's any way for me to ever win a round. That's kind of like having a Zanya's without even needing to have the actual purchase, and now he has a true Zanya's. Like, holy crap. I did not realize how kind of broken that is. I did not mean to buy that. I meant to buy something else. It's whatever, though. We probably would not be able to win regardless. So it's chill. Let's buy a hat. Good luck to us. I meant to buy a prismatic. Whoops. No. Yep, I got it eaten immediately. Dude, if you don't res me immediately, you're actually going to lose because the Kennon's probably going to kill you too quickly, right? Wow, never mind. I'm the one who griefed. Sorry, bro. I think we might have been able to carry it. That's okay, though. It's way too difficult versus a comp like that. So thanks for watching. That was Fizz in Arena, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Fizz in Arena. We are starting off with some gold augments that, honestly, I don't think I really want any of them. Abilities applying on hit effects, like, dude, I already, like, kind of do that. And my mana cost costing double sounds miserable. You know, Firebrand honestly sounds terrible, but I'm just gonna take it. I don't even think this sounds very good. Firebrand is that my attacks apply on hit stuff that will cause them to burn. It's not, like, based off of not based off my abilities, but I guess I do auto attack a lot as Fizz, so I figured that it would probably be okay. I'm just trying to make myself survive for like a moment longer. Because maybe if I survive a little bit longer and get a little bit of damage off, then my teammate can just res me and then we just win afterwards. That's my thought process there. My Firebrand has done 280 damage, and that's honestly a pretty good amount. Nice, and we got him too. Yeah, he has True Shot Barrage, but we both have pretty decent early game augments, especially for the rounds before everybody gets like crazy damage where they start one-shotting each other. What's also convenient about having the we're gonna do Vladimir augment, so everybody gets a random augment in this game. That's what I want personally. Anyways, the Firebrand also can help out with like the rounds versus the really tanky people that are like impossible to kill. Like this Alistar round that's coming up, right? Because it stacks and it continues stacking. Although I think that the stacks are like based off of your attack speed, where I don't know if it like reapplies and then it just goes up a number. It could be that. I mean, when I auto attack this, you can see that it's up to 4. Yeah, never mind. It does just stack infinitely. So yeah, eventually I would just kill Alistar because there's no way he would be able to deal with the damage slowly getting stronger and stronger and stronger as the game continues. I would eventually be able to just kill him with the burn itself. It seems that every single auto attack adds about 5 damage to this dummy. Everybody took, or has Celestial Body, which makes everybody way tankier, but guess what? This does percent damage, so honestly, I think that's so good for us. We should just try to kill the Alistar first, in my opinion. Because the only thing that really matters is just, keeping the stacks on him. It's just kind of difficult to do, because they're just going to continue walking away, though. Because I know he's going to want to run again. I'm at 7 stacks, 8 stacks, 9. But then I lose my stacks here, maybe. Nope, I still have them. Nope, 12. I'm going to lose them! I can go to the other side here. Nope. Alistar Pike is just too freaking annoying to play against during the early game. And Amumu doesn't really do any damage. It's basically all on me to try to kill them. The reason why I'm not going for Pike is, if you don't know, his gray health is so ridiculous that it's just completely pointless to try to kill him. Wait. We almost won because they just didn't go for the plant. Holy crap. Rune Carver would be so crazy. Dude, I'm almost... Wait. Dude, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna go on hit Fizz. Guys, I just thought of a crazy idea. I'm gonna just go on hit with CDR and just make it so I just burn people. I don't even know how bad... I feel like this can't be that bad. This is gonna be okay. I think this is gonna be good. I swear. On hit Fizz. Rune Carver would also give a very similar effect of, like, consistently dashing and moving and proccing to deal more and more. But this is fine, too. I still have my stacks on this guy, so he is, like, starting to die very quickly. They'll die to the burn here, probably, and then we just go on this guy now. I'll outpace this guy's damage, I believe, too. He can't win, so that's why I'm just, like, all-inning him anyways. The burn effect should get too strong for him to also deal with it. This is actually so powerful. Yeah, we both have, yeah, you have Rune Carver for crazy damage while being tanky, and I have crazy damage on hit. In fact, I mean, his did 5k, holy crap. I mean, honestly, maybe his damage was more important than mine. Because mine only did 3,000 plus 1,000, and his just did 5k there. That's ridiculous. It would be so goofy if I continued buying prismatics and I just went for another, like, thing that is very good for this type of build. Is there, like, AD items that are prismatics that would also be so crazy to have? Probably a fighter one. Like, this one would be good for the true damage on hit, I guess, because we're all about that. Gambler's Blade would be fun. Nah. Yeah, it's really just those three, I would say. Like, Divine could be okay, but that's, like, not really what I'm talking about. I didn't really know what I wanted to build. I think that I honestly am kind of down to just buy another prismatic since I already committed to not buying an item right now, I guess. He messed up his ability really hard there, which is good. I don't know if I actually win versus him in a 1v1. Because even though I have the burn effects going on, I'm starting to, like, really get outpaced damage-wise. I'm definitely just dead here. There's no way. I might as well just die. I don't want to give them anything if they have something that can stack. Oh, he has Marks Mage. If I get this, I'll be better than him. No wonder it was difficult to fight him. That's, like, better than my thing. What the heck? Dude, 7,000 damage in one round is absolutely broken as heck. That... No wonder I lost. Holy crap, I should have looked at that sooner. Oh my gosh, she is also, like, auto-attack based in a way. Gain attack rate. Wait! Dashing or blinking applies a burn. So now I have another burn effect. So now when I use my dash and my Q, it both stacks it. So I'm just like, the stacking of the burn effect also is one of the ones that it just is the same thing, kinda. Okay, it's bugged. It says 4%, but imagine if it was actually 4%. That'd be so broken. This means 0.4. I just realized there's a typo in that. That landed on that guy? He'll just run away. I'm just gonna heal myself off this. I mean, there's really no rush to killing this guy. My Amumu is very, very, very strong, and he can just, like, walk around with his Rune Carver as well, which makes him very powerful. We need to be... We're not the super tanky one here. He is. Still not bad damage on all my stuff that I have. Plus, my next Prismatic should be coming up pretty damn soon, so I can maybe get my own Rune Carver. If I want to auto-attack fast, but I want to also make myself tanky... Maybe even something like Sundered Sky would be good. Gore Drinker. I mean, it's healing. That's so goofy to think about to go. I'm gonna go it. Dude, my build looks so jank. But I swear it's not even that bad. 15-second CD, ability haste, the AD doesn't matter, but what is important is that the 15% missing health, and the Omnivamp should be good for the burn effect, because Omnivamp just means, like, healing through everything. I think it's good. It seems good to me, on paper. She's letting me burn on her a lot. So she's gonna... Oh. My Mumu has left. Is she not gonna ulti me? That guy just sharked. Darn, we're actually only gonna lose because they have, more healing opportunities than I do. They have something that heals them for honestly a lot. This heals for targets max HP of the person that you killed, so when a Mumu died, they both get the heal for a ridiculous amount. I think I should have just stayed on Lilia. I think that I shouldn't back away the way that I did. That's fine though. I also like have this weird money issue going on because of what I did earlier. Do I have one magic pen? No, I think I honestly want health and size. What would I want? if I want to make myself stronger. Dude, I think that I should buy a random bruiser item. Wit's End is okay. How good is the Sword of Blossoming Dawn thing? Can I go Sword of Blossoming Dawn to, like, heal myself from it? She's dead. And now we just stack on this guy. Oh, the stacks are going to be ramping up very fast because we're able to dash and auto-attack him so much there. Yes, your Rune Carver is crazy, bro. I know, I know. You're OP. You can't lose. Huh, honestly, my stacks, honestly, were not as good as I thought. I thought it was going to be better. The amount of damage that it shows is not as nuts. Still, though, I feel like this build is decent. Why does this say that I haven't healed for any when I've clearly healed off a Corki before? That's weird. That is bugged like that. The people that we just beat FF'd. Got it. Death Dance would make it so I just slowly take damage. This, I guess, would be on-hit damage and also giving me armor and magic pen, which would be pretty convenient, so then I deal more, because this does magic damage, not true damage, and being able to burn some of their stuff would be beneficial, and it makes me tankier, too. Bork, of course. After using a dash, leap, or blink, we get armor and magic resist, stacking up to 60 times. We just want that, or not 60 times, but 60 MR and armor. So now I can just make myself a lot tankier, which then will feed back into just being an absolute menace. This Liliad has quite a bit of damage. She also makes it so her ultimate makes her immune. Maybe I just, like, play off of my teammate, because I thought my teammate could beat Corki, but it looks like he can't win. Last time I went for Lilia, it was assuming that Corki can't beat my team. Holy shit, dude. The healing went kind of crazy, but it's probably not enough. Darn. And there's no place for me to heal. I think I just have to stand here and wait, but they'll probably kill me because they'll both be full. What does this Corki even have anvil-wise? He doesn't even have that much. It's just that it's too difficult to kill them before they kill us, since even though I'm tanky, he just deals too much. Maybe because he has 101 lethality, so he's has so much armor pen that it doesn't matter, I guess. I feel like that's probably one of the biggest reasons. A tank item could be good, honestly. I don't have any sustain. Health. Honestly, I was thinking for a long time, and I just feel like Sundered Sky healing might be a better healing than having Lifesteal, because Lifesteal's just not going to work the way that I probably wanted to. Wait, what is even killing me? Yeah, I mean, they both did about 5,000 damage that fight. That was a lot better. This is bugged to never show me the healing. I don't really know what was damaging me in the beginning of the fight, though. That was kind of confusing. Am I versus the Corki again? Dude, I'm going to be so sad if we're versus the... Okay, good, we're not. We're versus first place. Oh, they also have on-hit effects. Dude, this guy has a lot of on-hit effects, and he also has a way to heal himself that is a better way of healing than I can heal. And he has a crazy amount of AP. Okay, never mind, he doesn't have a crazy amount of AP, it's just that he has that. He's tanky, though, right? No, not really. This guy's Marks Mage dealing 17,000 last fight seems, not fair. 17,000 damage, huh? Okay. Sure. Why is it 17k? Yeah, this seems like not fair versus the Silas. What the hell? He's unironically invincible. That is insane. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I feel like if he had anything... He's looking at it? Yeah, man, I didn't use it a single time. The person's like, what the heck? I did more damage, too. Anyways, thanks for watching. That was entertaining, even though that felt a bit unbalanced. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye.